Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The 49ers offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The 49ers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Olsen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Olsen. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stokes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. You wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking for space. It's Singleton. Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Olsen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The 49ers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. With the catch, it's Pena. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Olsen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's McGee. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mason.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Caught over the middle, it's Olsen. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The 49ers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Touchdown, Charlotte! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Allen. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks, it's Allen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
these close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Olsen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the run. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Reynolds. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it. He breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. And the try is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
And he will score! Touchdown 49ers! They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Field shrinks, tight tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Safe completion on the screen. There he goes! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Lowers that shoulder and delivers the blow. Touchdown, Penn State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With at the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Olsen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
That's another shot.
Running the red zone, it's Stokes. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Well, they didn't let him get a boost for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. Takes it the other way. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on third down, forcing a fourth down opportunity ahead.
Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. The Nittany Lions are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, then it can take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. Looking for space, it's Allen. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Singleton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
21.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Got it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Line is set on third down. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it. And the offense should be able to run out the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
That's another Charlotte.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.